What's up guys, it's Zalox here, and today we're going to be making a tier list of all the DPS heroes after the update and all the nerfs that happened, just to see where they land at on the tier list. And also, please like and sub to the channel, trying to hit 1,000 subs before the end of the year, so I'll really help if y'all can help me with that. But let's get into the tier list. Alright, now for the first person in C tier, we have Cassidy. Alright, now don't be banging on your keyboards here. Cassidy, in my opinion, just isn't as good as other heroes. Yes, if he hits your shots and doink people in the dome, he can be strong. His sticky bomb is really strong and his roll is okay. But he just doesn't compare to the competition he has right now. Also, his ult, it just takes really long time to like lock on everybody to hit like everybody in the head. So it's just a bad wound up. You can die when you're trying to do it. It's just annoying. And a lot of people just don't hit their shots, so they think this character is bad. And honestly, I think he is too, because I suck. But honestly, C tier is good for him, so let's get into the next one. Alright, next in C tier, we have Mei. So Mei, in my honest opinion, just isn't as good as she used to be. She can't freeze people no more. Her ult's okay. It doesn't do as much damage as it should. And it doesn't freeze people as long as she used to. Overall, her wall also like gets in the way of what you're trying to do, because most people who play her just put bad wall placements. And honestly, I just don't think she's as good as she used to be, and she's just not good anymore. It's sad to see it because she was really good in Overwatch 1. But I mean, it is what it is. But I think she belongs to C tier. But let's get into the next. Oh man, it hurts for me to say it. Oh, I don't want to. Big Daddy Thorpe, my mans, my guy, my main, belongs in C tier. It hurts for me to say this, but I'm not going to play favoritism and try to put him higher than he should be. Honestly, I think C tier is just a good tier for him. If you don't know how to play him and everything like that, he's just not that good of a character. Honestly, his turret doesn't have that much HP as it used to. It gets destroyed really easily. His overload's not as good as it used to be. You can't swing your hammer as fast as you used to. And overall, it's just, you have to be really tactical or really good with him to be good with this character. So honestly, I think he's just going to be in C tier for now. And like I said, it hurts for me to see it. Also, his ult is good for some situations, but not all the time. So it's just sad to see it. He belongs in C, and it hurts my feelings to do this, but it is what it is. But now let's get into the next hero I'll be talking about. And for the next hero, after Big Daddy Thorpe, my amazing boy, we got Bastion. Yes, his fucking turret is OP. Shit's insane. But honestly, he's not as good as he used to be. His mobility, just like I told you in previous videos, the game is shifting to more of aggressive and just overall higher tempo playstyle. And he's just a really slow character. You move slow in your turret, and he's just overall just not as good as other people or other heroes that have high mobility. So I'm putting him at C, and I think that's where he belongs, but let's go. Alright, the next hero, we have fucking Echo. Echo is kind of iffy for me. Honestly, she's okay. Her flight's only 4 seconds though, so that's not good. But her like little sticky bombs and her fucking laser is insane. Her ult is okay, but she's also really squishy, and I don't think she just compares to anybody on higher than her on this list. But I think that's about it for her, so let's go on to the next. So next on this list, we have Junkrat. Junkrat's going to be starting off in B tier, and I think that's where he belongs. Really anybody could play him. He has really good movement with his mines. His trap's good. You can put your trap down and then put your mine down and easily just fucking do hella damage to him. His ult's really good. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've seen that shit get played the game. But I just don't think he's as good as other people higher than him. I think B tier is just really good for him. And I think that's about it for him. So let's go on to the next. Alright, now next on B, really surprising, Sombra. After her nerf, she's going to be shit. So that's why I put her at B. Now, if she stayed the same, S tier all the way. But after her nerf hit, she's just going to go to B tier because you're not going to be able to do what you used to with her. And honestly, she's just a really high class character right now. But after her nerf, she's gonna be to B tier, honestly. But let's go. Alright, so next we have Symmetra. Symmetra, I think she's a good B tier. Her tactical stuff's really good. Like the lasers you can throw around is really good. Her teleporter is okay, but it's kind of bad now. Her ult's decent, but her thing doesn't, like, her laser doesn't automatically lock on anymore. So I just don't think she's as good as she used to be. And honestly, I just think B tier is just a good place for her to be at. So that's where I put her. So let's go on to the next. Alright, so next we have Pharah. Pharah honestly is just good B tier right now. She's okay, but she can be really good in the right hands. Her tactical is okay. I mean, it's not really that good. She just flies a little bit higher and then has a thing that can blast people off the map, which is pretty decent. And also her weapon's really good too. And her ult's amazing as well. Like, it's a fast recharge and does hella damage. But honestly, I just think she's a mid character, and I think B tier is really good where she's at. Now we got my boy Hanzo. B tier I think is really good for him. Honestly, his movement's okay. He has a sonar, so I mean it kind of helps you be able to see where the other enemies are. His fast shooting on tanks and also smaller, faster enemies is really nice too, so you can easily pick them off. And then if you can hit your head dinks, bro, he's S class. Like, he's so good if you can hit headshots. But honestly, I just don't think he compares to the fast-paced other players that we have higher than him. Yes, he's good, but not as good as them. So I think B tier is exactly where he lands at. So let's go on to the next. Alright, so next we have our first A class is Ashe. Honestly, Ashe, A tier character. Like, it should be no question. Her weapon is amazing, far range and close. You barely have to aim close range. It's like a shotgun. Far range, the shit's just amazing as well. Her dynamite is fucking awesome. I love her. Also, her blowback shotgun she pulls out to push the enemies further back. And in one of these clips, you can see how useful it can be. And then, oh my god, Bob, like, bro, that motherfucker's strong as shit. Alright, so next on the list we have Soldier 76. A good place for A tier for him. His weapon is amazing. His hills that he could throw down and just not die is fucking awesome. You could shoot somebody for like 2 rounds and shoot a motherfucker with a grenade. Dunzo, like, he's just a really good character and a really good A class. Also, if you ever hear fucking "I got you in my sights," you're fucked. Like, you and your team's dead. Like, his ult's just really good as well. But A tier is where he's at, and I think that's where he belongs. So let's go on to the next. Alright, next on A tier we have Reaper. Shouldn't be a question. Man can just go in the back lines with his teleport, kill the fucking healers, and fuck your tank up and vanish out. Like, he's just really good. And also, if he 1v1s a tank, mans don't die. Like, he's just that good. If you go up close, hit your shots, you're not dying. And then his ult, bro, triangle or Q or Y, whatever the fuck you use, you're getting play of the game. It's that simple. So A tier is where he's at. Alright, next up we got Tracer, this annoying little fucking cockroach. Honestly, I think A tier is really good where she belongs at. She can be S if you know how to use her properly. Her teleport is going away and vanishing away is really good if you know how to use it. You get away from enemies, come back, fuck them up again. Also, she just go back in time, heal up to almost full HP, and teleport right back to you and fuck you up again. And then her ult is decent. It's kind of shitty. Alright, next up we have Widowmaker. We have Widowmaker up next. Honestly, it's a no-brainer. I think she belongs in A. Headshot, kill the whole team, you're good. Like, honestly. She can get away with her zip line. She can throw venom behind her, so if someone does come from behind, you can have a sense of where they're at. Her ult literally tells you where a whole team is and help your team see where they're at. So honestly, A tier is just where she belongs. Alright, next up we have Genji. Bro, I'm not talking about this man for a long time because we already know how OP this motherfucker is. Even after the nerf, bro, that shit's not really going to do anything. Man's still going to be fucking amazing. I'm not talking about him. We all know how fucking awesome he is. His ult's good. His fucking slash is amazing. He can block projectiles back to you. He's just a really good character. And his movement's fucking insane if you know how to do it. So honestly, S tier is where he fucking belongs. And that's where he's going to stay at, even after the nerf. Alright, next we have Sojourn. I'm not talking about her for a long time. Best character in the game. She can slide. She's a better Soldier 76. There you go. She can pulse you in the dome. You're fucking dead. She throws a little orb that can fuck you up. Damage over time. Her weapon's fucking amazing. Ult's good. Common S tier. But that's about it. Thanks for watching the video. And yeah, Zylox out. Peace.